Alright guys, welcome back to the second channel. It's been a minute. You guys know on this channel, sometimes we do car stuff, sometimes we do Pokemon cards, whatever. We're back because we have a brand new exhaust system for my GT3RS. If you guys don't know, right now I have an ultraviolet purple Porsche GT3RS, a 2016. Incredible machine. I just got back from doing a track day out in Nashville, and the car's filthy, and we got a new exhaust in from Valvetronic Designs. Now, I had to give a huge shout out to them for providing this exhaust for the car, so we're doing a video on it, some stuff on Instagram, showing you guys the car. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this now and show you guys the exhaust. This is by far, so this is my third GT3RS. This exhaust is by far the best exhaust. I had it on my black one, if you remember that car, and I sold the car with it on there, and so I got this exhaust back, and this is by far my favorite and the best looking, so shout out to Valvetronic for that. And I'm not just saying that. I've had 7 different iterations of exhaust on these cars, and this is by far the best. So we're gonna be doing a video of me installing this exhaust today. So I've installed exhaust before, so I'm gonna basically be just showing you guys some process of me doing it, and let's check it out. So this is going to be, exhaust systems on Porsche are very simple. It's all right here. You don't have to take the bumper off or anything. There's a header that goes into a side piece that goes into a middle piece. We are having these stock headers on there for now, and eventually we'll be adding some sport headers. But oh man, I can see that gold already. Check this out. Boom. This is why I love their exhaust system. Check this out. All gold. That looks absolutely incredible. Right there, you got the Valvetronic Designs logo. This is the centerpiece exhaust, and this is going to be valved. So there's a valve controller that opens and closes it, and this thing screams when it's open, and it sounds perfect when it's closed. It kind of sounds like it's stock, which is incredible. It's perfect.
It looks so crazy with the purple in the background too. Look at it with the purple.
Boom. And then let's pull out, we have a clamp here, and then we have, oh man, these are these side pipes that wrap around the back. Check that out. Looks like a horn. What's that instrument? So here are the valves right there. Then we have some pieces here. We have the valved controller, and there's a tip. So let me show you guys the exhaust tips. I picked these out. I think this is gonna be a good one. Pull this. I honestly forgot which ones I got. You got the forged carbon exhaust tips with the gold. Those are crazy. I'm excited to have this on. So other than that, we have some clamps here. This is for the center of the exhaust, the centerpiece, just to give it some rigidity, and pretty simple. Goes on the center. Then this is the valve controller system. Check this out. Valve system, you have a bunch of different fittings here. You have all the tubing and whatnot, and then the valve controller. So this is actually very sturdy. Very excited to go ahead, get this thing installed, and let's go ahead, get to work taking off the stock exhaust. This is actually not the stock exhaust. This is what came on the car, and it's not as good as this sound. I need this sound. Porsche's pretty simple. You just put these pucks underneath, and then you can jack the car up. So the reason that I'm putting them on backwards like I have over there is because with the jack I won't be able to put it forward, and I don't want to start the car and back it on because that'll make the exhaust really hot and really hard to work on. So it's been sitting for a while now, so the exhaust is cold, and I don't want to burn my hands from the heat. So to get the exhaust that's on the car off, it's pretty simple. There is, basically I have to just take off the clamps that are by the header, and I can take this whole centerpiece off. I don't need to disconnect the center and the side muffler. So I'm just gonna do that to make it easy on myself. It'll be one big piece dropping down. So now I'm just disconnecting the valves because there are valves already. Here's the clamp that I need to take off. I just need to take one more of these off. I disconnected the valves, and this whole centerpiece will come down. It's super easy. There we go, easy peasy. It literally took, this clip is 5 minutes long. It took me 5 minutes with running around to get the whole center exhaust off. Check out the difference in that. Man, it's way better than the colors, everything. All right, so we just put it all together kind of loosely. We didn't bolt anything down, and we put the car down so that we can take a photo of it. We're putting the tips on right now, and this is what the kind of the full exhaust will look like, obviously, before we do everything else. didn't realize, but the bumper needs to come off, so time to do that. Alright, so I think we've got everything pretty tightened down and good to go. The exhaust tips are not on, the bumper's not on, but what we want to do now is start it up, hear that first start, make sure there's no leaks or anything before we go any farther, and I think it may be cool also to go for a drive with the bumper off and get some clips of that. I don't know, I think that'd be cool, but we're going to start it up, make sure the valves are working, everything like that, and one issue we ran into is my clamps were a little bit warped, so we had to go get new clamps from Porsche, which was not fun, but we had to get new clips and bolts because mine were warped, and now we got it, I think, perfectly fit. Ready for it? Man, those downshifts. Exhaust is now the perfect tone. Shout out again to Valvetronic for go ahead and making this happen, putting the exhaust together. They are the perfect one. I'm gonna have them on all my cars in the future.